you're celebrating 60 years, and you just don't look it.
Thank you.
Give us. I feel it, but I don't look it.
Yeah, I understand that on a daily basis.
Talk to us. Give us like a 1 minute. I know it's not long enough.
Right.
1 minute history lesson of the Long Beach Museum of Art.
Happy to do so. The museum was actually contained initially within the Craftsman House that was built here, and this was the Elizabeth Milbank Anderson property, which came into the city's care and belonged to the city in 1950. And after that, 1951, the museum actually started collecting and actually started building a collection. And so here we are 50 years later after that, and it's an amazing, 60 years later after that, sorry. And it's an amazing amount of work that's been collected. It's an amazing glimpse into Long Beach and Southern California. And in 10 years ago, the new galleries were built next door. So it gave us a state-of-the-art building to really display that collection and to do its due and its justice.
Right. Before we get into this upcoming celebration, I think people need to understand that this is not just a gallery that you have. I mean, there's a whole programs and things that happen here. Give us a little bit of capsule on that.
Yeah. We're an accredited museum with the American Association of Museums. Only 7% of museums nationally hold that. And with that comes great responsibilities and standards that we hold ourselves to. And as a public trust and as a nonprofit, we are also held to and observe very strict guidelines as far as financing, our mission, and who we are. And so there's a huge educational component here. And we do the 5th grade education for all art education for the entire city. And so we have, now that school's back up, during the week, we have busload after busload of kids that come in here. So it's a mission to really, to not only share this with the public, but to do so in a responsible way. And we have adult programming, we have exhibitions that are, some of them are provocative, some of them celebrate their history, and some of them looking at cutting edge art that's coming down our way.
Yeah, and there is a children's gallery downstairs.
There is indeed, yeah, the Toyota Children's Gallery.
Right, which people really should get down to see.
We treat the children's art in the same way that we treat anyone. We frame it to those standards. It's labeled as such. It's amazing to see the looks on their faces when they come in and they see their artwork hanging on the walls. And the comments and the excitement is really contagious. It's really, really great.
So, celebration 60th year. What are some of the exhibits that are going on this year?
We started with our early years and what we had collected. We have been going throughout the year with this. One of our exhibits was sizable selections. There was a large pieces that I can't believe were ever exhibited in the Anderson House that really filled up the museum with that. So those works were brought in, and I think that was one of the most exciting exhibits that we had done. We also had, and this is something that I'm looking to in the future, and I think it's something that for Southern California artists, but I think for Long Beach artists that have not happened. And we had invitationals and we had juried exhibitions. And some of our jurors came from across the United States to jury the exhibitions. From that, we were able to purchase some of those works that were prize winners. And looking back over our history, it became really important that that's how a number of the works that we looked at and that we really enjoyed showing had actually come to us. And I think that's a way that the museum can continue to collect and continue to show what's happening within the community and within Southern California. So it's something we want to do again in the future, and I think that's something the artists in Long Beach would really like to be part of. And we want to support that.
Let's talk about the upcoming celebration, which is the 25th.
Night. Correct.
Talk a little bit about it.
It's a celebration for our 60th year, and of course, and it's not going to be a black tie sit-down dinner. This is called the Bash, and indeed, it's going to be very 60s, and it's going to be a party. And there's around 250 people coming. Tickets are still available for it, of course. We won't turn anybody away. We want as many people as we can get here. But we've got a great Beatles tribute band. It is 60 themed, and it is going. These grounds will be transformed. It's amazing. It's going to be really great.
It's going to be groovy, as they say.
It's going to be groovy. The word's been a little overused for me, but right now, if I hear groovy one more time, but it is going to be groovy. It is going to be groovy.
And okay, well, tell us a little bit, like what time is it? And
it starts at 6 o'clock. There's a silent auction from 6 till 9. 7 o'clock, the band starts playing. There are going to be some face painting. There's a lot of interactive items that'll happen here. There's a lot of wardrobe going on. There's a lot of makeup out there and a lot of hair happening for Saturday night.
the 60s attire is suggested.
Absolutely.
So if somebody wants to find out some more information.
I direct them to our website. You can still purchase tickets through our website. There's a lot of information that's contained there, and that's at www.lbma.org. We also get a lot of phone calls, so there's a lot of phone calls coming in, and they can contact our office, and we'll be happy to process tickets over the phone with people.
Right,
So.
and of course on the website, in addition to the celebration, you can also find out more information about the museum and
Absolutely.
and all that.
What the current exhibits are, what exhibitions are yet to happen throughout the year. There's also a link to all of our educational programming and to our arts and adult programming also. So please go on there, take a look around the website. We're happy to do that. Sign up on our mailing list. We're happy to keep everybody informed in our weekly and monthly email blasts also.
Fantastic. Well, good luck on your
Thank you.
60th and 60 more.
You know what? And it'll happen.
Great.
Global warming and included. We've got that beautiful ocean view out there.
Right.
But indeed, it'll happen, and we're really excited.